Hello everybody, this is me, MC, and welcome back to Your Builds. We're going to be looking at some more airships today, built by the Your Builds server. So first up is this Blimp Style airship built by Ilya, and it's different than the other blimps we have because it has this frame around the blimp area, and attached to the back of it is this beautiful propeller. So this will help it get some more extra velocity as it travels through the skies. They best be careful though, looks like they're on a collision course as it were. So let's check out the deck here. It's a very basic deck. We have a nice wheel here to help steer the ship. Up top, we have the Silphco storage box, number 248. And of course, that is a reference to Pokemon and Silphco in general. Ford self-propelled mechanized carriages. Part number 023. There goes Mercurial, not Mercurial. Thanks again to Mercurial for helping move over the builds this week. And as you can see, you got blue gold, dried fish, stone sword. Let's see what the captain log says. 23-1903. My crew and I begin the maiden voyage of Maelstrom. We're carrying cargo across the ocean, and the weather is clear. It is a good day. Strange noise has been coming from one of the boxes on deck. We've contemplated throwing it overboard. The box has stopped making noise. I fear there may have been a living creature within. Whatever it is has now died. A full lunar cycle has passed. My crew is getting anxious to see land. We're running low on food, and I fear the balloon is almost out of hydrium. I pray for our safe arrival. Land has been spotted. We are only half a day's journey. You missed an E. It will be nice to stand on land once again. After a day of rest, we have loaded up our shipment and cargo and ready to take off. A young woman plans to pay us for passage. I wonder why she will not take a cruiser across. Sounds like an excellent tale that I will have to find out the epic conclusion next time. This is the captain's quarters here, because you can see there's a deck, or a desk, not a deck. We're on the deck. There's a desk on the deck. And let's see what's below decks here. We got oh man, look at all these storage bins, all sorts of them. This way up, you're doing it wrong apparently. Yeah, look at this, very, very cute. This side up. Yeah, very nice little below decks. Nothing to write home about, but it's good enough to really make the airship come together as a whole. So thanks again to Ilya for that one. Next up, we're going to move down to this one here by Heavy as Minor. Now, Heavy as Minor was basing this one off of a futuristic type of airship that runs entirely on lava power. And of course, you might notice that that's a continuing trend, Heavy as Minor loving lava-powered stuff from our Evil Villains month. So let's take a look at what we got here. This one does have a big propeller, but also has thrusters here in the back with these small little wings. I'm guessing these are like mini propellers that also fire out fire. And there's a lot of small details out of this. For example, the dripping lava really adds something to it. There's a lot of small details like this one. Like, I don't know what this is all about. Maybe it's a drainage, or it's a way to fill it up with more lava, or maybe it's just to help with landing. Not quite sure, but a lot of thought went into a lot of the different parts of this. For example, like these little skis on the bottom definitely would help with landing. So there's a lot of very small details added to Heavy as Minor's airship today. As you can see, we can go below decks here, just like this. And down here we have a storage room, big old storage room. And a few places for the good old crewmates to sleep, the barracks, so to speak. And up here we do have the captain's quarters where he can control the airship. It's got a nice old, whatever you want to call one of those. That's a lever. And must be saying, what's this do? Well, it's a signal flare. We got blue and red here. Well, red and blue, I guess would be the proper way of saying it since they're in order. And I don't know what this is all about. Maybe it's the co-captain's seat. It's kind of hard to see where we're going out in front of us. I imagine if there was people out there too. I feel like if somebody was coming in from our right or left, we would have a hard time avoiding them. We'd have to have a spotter out there to kind of be all, "Avast ye, Heavy as Minor. We've got a rogue on our port side." Yes, right, of course. Next up, we have this build here by Boba, 2007. Boba's been working on something much bigger, but I decided to pull over this little build by Boba. And I like it because it's cute, and it does something a little bit different than the rest of our airships. First of all, it does have a propeller, but what this has is a very specially type of sail and wings attached to it that really make it look different and unique that I really enjoyed. There's nothing on the inside, so don't get too excited. Just a basic hull on the inside. But I thought it looked really nice, and I thought it was a nice little addition to our airship fleet, so thank you as always to Boba for the contributions. Next up, we have this build right here. Now, this one is kind of insane. Now, take a look at this one here from the wonderful Turtle Luigi. Turtle Luigi built this pirate airship, and now this one's going kind of in the vein of the airship that we saw last week right over there. But this one is coming right at it, and it's definitely a more pirate-style airship because it has the skull and crossbones on it, and it's riding on wind. I don't know if this is supposed to be like a cloud or what, but I love it. I love what they did here. Lots of very small details added, like the stone being used to hold all the wood in place, make sure the frame is sturdy. Ladders coming down for use for unboarding the ship. Look at this anchor, very similar to the anchor we saw over there, but this one made completely out of bedrock. And I think that's a very wonderful feature added onto that. Well, wait, we have a title here. The Voight Whisper. I don't know what Voight means. I've never heard that word before. Here we go. Is this the captain's deck or what's there? I don't know. I got to get on the ship. Let's get on deck and see what we have around here. Of course, we have the front, very basic. Got these piston boxes. That's a very good detail for, instead of just having normal chests for boxes. Fire charges for cannons. These cannons actually work is the question. I guess we can try. Here we go. Ready, steady, fire! Cool, I love having cannons on here. Here we have someone who's about to walk the plank, so to speak. This guy doesn't even have eyes. He's so spooked because he's walking the plank. Here we have, over here, what's this? Caution, wet floor, janitoring in process. Oh, look at that. That's cute. Whoa! Falls and slips and dies. Little window back here. The use of ice as a window is interesting. They made these forever burn. Forever burning furnace is always good. And this must be some sort of engineer's seat to help run the business. Some benches here for people to keep watch. Because as you know, there's usually a lot of people on airships because airships totally exist. Here's the captain's quarters. Captain Etho, Captain Bling. Good to see you. And that's a nice... Oh! Hey! Hey, nerd. What's up, girl? I like you. Your arms are all weird. You're like... Bleh. But yeah, nice little captain's quarters. Very, very stoic. Very nice. Now let's see. How do we get below decks on this vessel? Is there a below decks? There is, but how do we get below decks? Aha! Here we are. Here we go. So as you can see, we have a nice little front area here. Got a chessboard in the middle. I'm going to call it a chessboard. It's probably not really a chessboard, but in my mind it is. And we got some nice barracks. Thought they'd be keeping more than one person inside a room, but man, I guess this is the SS Anne of airships going on here. Down below we have, wow, look at all the booty we have down here inside the brig. Let's see, what do we have inside this chest? Look at all the diamonds. Block of diamond. I think you may have gotten some fool's gold, so to speak. But very nice. Very awesome airship by Turtle Luigi. Very comprehensive. Lots of details. And it really does the airship fleet justice. Now, I do have one more today. But you must be saying, where is it, MC? What's this down here? Da-da-da-da. 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 Ooh-wee-oo. That's right. It is the TARDIS as requested. Somebody made it be a TARDIS. And we're putting it down here. It's not part of the fleet. But as you can see, it is the police public call box. And here it is. Police telephone free for public use. Pulled open. And here we have. This build extends underground. Copy that. I'd build it bigger, but then it looked weird if it'd be a thing to place in the showcase world. MC did mention he wanted TARDIS though, so here goes nothing. If interested, I got a fitting texture pack too. Texture packs are silly. Let's see how it looks on the inside. This is of course by Tasty Bacons. Tasty Bacons is a Time Lord scientist making cool stuff. And welcome to the TARDIS, everybody. Da, 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 da. And this is awesome. Lots of small details added to this. Hold on. There was a... I spent some time in here the other day chatting with some of the folks on the Your Build server because we did a whole little bit of role play here. They wanted to go to Narnia, but I was playing the role of a doctor, and I was like, Narnia isn't even a real place. Why don't we go to a moon? Moons are real. Moons are solid. We should go to a moon. Click, click, click. And then all of a sudden we arrive, and I'm like, let me go check the surroundings. And I look outside. It seems we've been blocked in. It was a very fun time. So yeah, it's a wonderful TARDIS console. Love the addition of the little monitors there for checking our coordinates and current conditions, as well as everything else. So if we come down here, we will notice that there is a below TARDIS area, and if we press this button, we can look into the heart of the TARDIS, into the untempered schism. Da 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 da. Spooky, and we will become Bad Wolf. Woohoo! So yeah, it's a wonderful little TARDIS. Unfortunately, there's no way out without cheating, so that's unfortunate. Oh no, this is what the TARDIS looks like on the inside. It's a lot smaller on the inside, actually. Anyways, another wonderful build by Tasty Bacon. Thank you so much for the addition of the small little TARDIS in our big old airship fleet. Next month, we're going to have some more, or next week, we're going to have some more airships, so look forward to that. And I will put up the video, as always, on Tuesday, so look forward to that. Anyways, much love, everybody. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time on Your Builds.